Yo guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a worth it video. So I'm going to be testing which keyboard is actually better. This $1 keyboard that I got with my computer, or this $100 keyboard that I bought specially for gaming. So you guys can see this one actually does have a little bit of a wrist pad, which is very comfortable actually, and this one came with absolutely nothing. So let's first of all test out, let's just look at this keyboard compared to this one. So if you look at this keyboard, you guys can see that the keys, it's first of all much dirtier since I've already used it. But this one is, the keys are much, lower to the keyboard. You guys can listen to that. It's much quieter sound. This one's a mechanical membrane keyboard, on the other hand, and listen to this. It's much louder, and the keys are actually risen up off the base, to make it look like it's floating on color, because this one actually also has LEDs inside that make it look very very crisp. And also, if you guys look at the actual keyboard right here, you guys can see it's much more curved edges. It looks much cleaner in general. But then when you look at this, they're just more boxy keys, which are actually much less nice than I guess this keyboard over there. So overall, the actual look of the keyboard would definitely go to this one. You guys can see the actual thickness of the keyboard though. If you look here, it's probably around 1 inch. But then when you go to this keyboard, it's probably 2 inches because of the little, I don't know, probably the LEDs that are inside the mechanical membrane inside. So this one is, of course, has much less, but this one is much thicker. So the question is, which one would be more worth it? So before I can really tell you guys this answer, I would first have to test these out on my computer over there. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of a typing test. I'm gonna show you guys here what it would technically feel like. So if I'm trying to type a word, I go like this, right? The actual the actual space bar is a little bit in a different position in this one. It's a little bit closer to the middle. So when I'm trying to type, it would be a little bit different. You guys can see when I click this down, it might take a little bit more strength to actually read this, but no matter what, if you click this down, it'll read. I can guarantee that one for you. So that's one thing with this keyboard. Sometimes whenever I type with this, it doesn't read the actual keys, which is very annoying. If you're trying to type an essay, you're like, what the? Because, that happens. I don't know if that's happened to any of you guys. But let's go to this wrist pad right here that we have right here. So it does have a nice Razer emblem on it. So when you put it close to it, it's actually magnetic, so it won't just fall off. So, for say, if you wanted to get a wrist pad for this one, you wouldn't be able to attach it anywhere, so it would just be there. But now, let's check the backs of these. So if we go to the back of this one, we can see this one is obviously the Ornata Chroma, and this one has pretty much nothing. It's got 6 of these small rubber things to keep it in place. Let's see how well it actually does that. If I tried to move it, I can actually slide it across this table, which without much effort. So then if I make it, you guys can see there are 4 of them in this one. I think there's 1 there as well. Let's see what happens when I try and move this one. It does move, but it's much slower, because when I try and move it with this one, you can just push it across, but when this one, it actually holds, is what I'm trying to say. And not only does it have it on that, this actual mouse, or the wrist pad, has 6, and they're much bigger. So the mouse pad, it moves the same speed as this, but it pretty much is just much more stable, so when you're trying to type, your actual keyboard will not move. But sometimes with this keyboard, it'll just move all over the place and you can't type. So that's one good thing about the Ornata Chroma. Another good thing is the light show that you actually get from it. So first of all, before I show you guys that light show, I just want to show you guys this up top here. So you guys can see there's only 3 different buttons here. This is for you to know that the actual keyboard is on. This is to know that's caps, and this one I've got absolutely no idea because it's not clear. But for this one, you actually can tell what's on here. So C is obviously for caps. For this one, it doesn't even tell you what do those even mean is my question. But good enough, this one says C, which lets you know it's caps. I don't know what these are necessarily meant for, because I don't use them, but other people that would use them would know what they're meant for, because they're clearly labeled. Okay, guys, now I'm going to show you guys the light show that you guys can get from this keyboard. So I'll see you guys there. So you guys can see right here, these are the two different wires that you actually get. So this one is the one from the $5 keyboard. You guys can see it is it's just a wire, pretty much. It's not protected, it's just the actual wire encased with plastic. But then when you go here with the Razer keyboard, it's actually encased in some sort of cloth. And I'm guessing there's rubber inside, and then you have the actual cord. So this makes it much more stable. So if you were to rip this, it would be much better for the actual thing than if you ripped this, which would probably cause your whole keyboard to break. I just want to show you guys this wiring before I do turn this keyboard on and show you guys its light show. Now let's get to it. You guys can see what it looks like when I've got static colors. The color is red right now, of course. You guys can see if you look in the side, it actually looks like the keys are floating above the color, I guess you could say. And that is what it's meant to look like. You guys can see right here, I actually am in this little studio right here. It's Razer Synapse. You guys can look at all the keys right here, see if they're functionable, and pretty much just shows you everything on here. And this comes free with the keyboard, which is amazing. You just have to look up Razer Synapse and or you really don't even have to do that. You just push download and bam, it's right here. You can push gaming mode, you can have it on, turn certain things on and off when you need to. If you're gaming with it, you can do so much stuff with it. Let me just go to the lighting show to actually show you guys all this stuff. So I have actually customized something for you guys to see today, and it is my static red background. When I touch, it's got a white ripple. I think this is one of my favorite actual key bindings you guys can do. You can choose many different things. You can make it, let me just show you guys this. If you turn advanced effects off right here, you can go to, first of all, you can go to the wave, which I think is pretty epic right here. That looks absolutely amazing. And then let's just look at, oh no! Okay, let's just stay on this. That looks amazing. And then one of my favorites here is actually fire. Look at this. And the colors actually change, red, orange, yellow, like all these different colors. You can't see the colors as well as they actually are right now, but they look absolutely amazing, guys. And you can pretty much click each key. You can click it a few million times before it will even start to wear down the membrane that's under here. So remember, guys, this is one of the strongest keyboards. It's not the strongest. Razer does make Black Widows and other things like that are stronger because mechanical membrane keyboards sometimes do not last as long as those. But, guys, please tell me. That looks absolutely amazing, guys. So nice. So let's put it back on here. Let's see what else there is here. There's a reactive, which honestly I think is pretty epic as well. If you click anything, it makes that one key light up. Now it's back on spectrum cycling, which means that it circles through the colors. You guys can see it's changing now to red and orange. And if you guys did not know, you see how it says apply to other chroma enabled devices. If you click that, I have a mouse that's also chroma. You guys can see it actually follows the same thing that the keyboard does with the mouse, which I think is absolutely amazing. So pretty much, guys, that is the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to tell me what you guys thought about it. And overall, I think that definitely this is more worth it. Even if it is $100, guys. Like, would you rather have that, or would you rather have that? It is $99 more, I guess, but honestly, please tell me, guys, do you really think that you would want the other keyboard other than this one? That's the question for you guys. Honestly, this is my worth it winner, guys. If you guys think that there's any other keyboards you'd like me to test out, make sure to tell me in the comments. And if you guys want another series on worth it, make sure to tell me that as well in the comments. Thanks for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Have a good night. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. I'll put that in the description. And just honestly, have a good day. Love you guys. Peace out.